All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube and Twitch. CatMag28 here, FarmSim 19. And you can see we're at the starting save files area. We'll start save game 4. And we'll do start from scratch. Ravenport. Okay, this is our character, and I got my JI case or Case IH hat and the white shirt. That's me. All right. These are the mods. Everything here, I believe every single thing here is from Giants. Hopefully I'm correct. Oh, this composite machine sheds is not a Giants mod. Everything else is. All of these are from the mod hub in game. I did not choose the first trailer. It is a 4-wheel version of the smallest tipper in the game, but it is front wheel rotation. So I don't like those. You can't back them up easily. So I did not download that trailer. And that is not a Giants mod. So we have everything else. And we'll let it start while it's loading. We are in version 1.2.0.1. That is a patch 1.2. That provided great support for my steering wheel for many, many different controllers. The Logitech G920 steering wheel is now fully supported. And so I got it up and running. Oh, hold on, folks. Hello? All right, I'll talk lower. Love you. Get some sleep. All right. Well, I'm going to talk quieter. Hopefully you can hear me. This is still loading. So the steering wheel is supported, and I have it completely mapped with all of the default settings. I didn't change anything. I may have to hunt and peck a little bit for the different various buttons on the wheel. There we go. Okay. The game is, excuse me, start from scratch, as you saw. And we'll get in the game. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is make sure the time is down at real time. This is Raven, start from scratch, YouTube. Okay. Economic difficulty normal, traffic on, dirt normal, auto start is off, stop and go braking is off, fuel usage default, None of the refill selections for workers are on. Plant growth is slow. On for all the planting stuff. And we're going to go to 5 minutes. And I always start here at the tractor settings and then go here. We're in the US, so we'll use dollars, miles, and acres. No radio. And hopefully my volume is good, as is with these settings. Gamepad controls. The difference I had to make to get everything to work is here with the LT and the RT. If you go back to the way Giants has it, it's 5 and 6. And so as I redid every single one using the right bumper and left bumper. Okay, LB and RB are on the wheel are LSB and RSB for left side button and right side button. Okay. We'll go ahead and give it a save. We'll go to the beginning. All right, we are starting from scratch. So we want to see if we can get a field. Basically, we're going to see if we can survive. Whoops. Okay, so this starting area is 362. 19's 210, 202, 280, 147, that's not bad. 227, 171, 102, 126, 137, and 213. Okay, so definitely looks like 15. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what's on 14. See, 14's cotton, so we don't want that. We have to plow it under. And so 15 has canola. 16 is sunflowers. So if we come up, these are all expensive out of our price range. 295. Okay. Now starting from scratch, we're not going to worry too much about the buildings right now. Eventually, we'll buy probably this piece of land and put all our buildings here, or possibly this piece of land. That's 847,000. That's way. But this piece of land, well, it's 529,000. There's a great area here for a farm for the buildings. So it looks like we'll try this 448. That's still up there. The trick, of course, is to pick some of these areas. This is all hill right here. You can't build anywhere on it. And so is this. And I haven't really checked over here. There's possibly some, yeah, that's 564. Possibly some flat areas to build around here. I just don't know. Oh, that's an interesting little thing. You may be able to build a farm along here, and it's 141,000. We'll have to check that out. This one is 359 again, so out of our price range for now. I'm thinking 14, 15, 16, but probably 15 for sure. So we're going to buy with X, and we're going to yes it, and we own 15. It's got canola. Now, what we'll do is go to the shop and visit. Okay, here we are. So, we're starting from scratch. No loan yet. That's in fact, we'll take a look at that. When you start from scratch, the prices are somewhat lower. But you have no loan. Okay. You can borrow, well, if I wouldn't have bought that property, you could borrow $500,000. I don't know what the max is you can borrow now, but as you buy property, you can borrow more. No animals, we're not going to worry about contracts right now, and statistics, we have none yet, obviously. Okay, let's back out of here. We need to get 4 pieces of equipment, and these are pieces we're going to buy. Okay, we're going to get a medium-sized tractor, and we're going to get the Case Maxim. It's 145. How much is this? Oh, 100. Okay, we're going to get this. Oh, he doesn't have a front loader. We don't need a front loader right now. Okay. So we're going to buy everything standard. There it is. Okay. We're going to get a tipper. See if I can. All right. We'll get this one. We'll bump up the capacity 1. We'll have a cover, and we'll buy it. Yes. Okay. Back. We're going to get a harvester, and it's going to be the small one, guys, because we're very careful here. And we'll get its header. All right. Now we'll check and see if that land, we own 15, and it is growing. Okay, so we'll let it grow. And my tractor should be on the end here. And this is, we should put a weight on this. Wrong button. And I've been liking the AGCO. Buy, yes, okay, back. Very good. Now I'm going to get tracked IR, but right now I got to use my mouse to look around. Now that I got the steering wheel working well. I'm going to try to keep the coughing and hacking and sneezing to a minimum, but I have been very sick, and this is the first day I felt well enough to even attempt to record and to stream. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to take this up to well, we're going to actually leave it right here because our field is light green. I mean, it's just growing. So we can do a harvesting mission. I picked up my wife from the airport today. She was in Tel Aviv for 2 months, and I was quite surprised at how much I missed her. Okay, so I have to lower, wow, vehicle volume. I guess I'll put it at 10 because it seemed awful loud. All right, we got to check our field to see about grass and weeds and whatnot. Okay. Now, the way this page works with soil composition, as far as I know, the most important thing is shown. So it says that it's fully fertilized, so yay. Okay, now we're going to turn that off, and it's blank. So none of these other things are required right now. And that's basically all we needed to know. Small harvesting, all fertilizings. Okay, and one transporting, which we don't have arms for. So we gotta wait till that changes. Okay. So we'll just get this up to our field. Alright. Map size. Okay, so we want to go up here and to the right. got traffic turned on, even though traffic is still horrible in the game. And you can see that we really have to hug the edge, and I believe he would knock signs down. So we gotta kind of play this game. Now I'm not trying to not take a loan. We are, as we need different various things, we will find out how much they cost, and then if we need to borrow, we will, to get that particular item. And that's just the cost of doing business. The interest on the loan you play on starting from scratch is 3%, and that's not much at all, but you have to think about, hey, on Farm Manager it's 2%, and I'm not 100% sure what it is on the easy mode. I could look, if I remember, I'll look at that for next time. Now what I might do, of course, I'm already all the way here, and I'm thinking it might be a good idea. We might go ahead and buy field 16. Alright, let's think about this once we get out of this. Okay, 16 needs plowing, 1 level of fertilization, and that's it. That's all it's, there's no other problems. See what you do, you can turn off what it is. If they're all on, the most important thing is shown. And then as you turn it off, it gives you the next most important thing, which it needs another layer of fertilization. And then you turn that off, and when you get to the plane, you don't need anything else. That's how I use that. So we're going to buy this. It is 137,000. All right, and we're going to go to the shop. And we're going to buy what are we going to buy? I'm thinking a solid fertilizer. Let's see what's the field condition of 16? It's green. Okay, so it's still growing. It can be fertilized. One of the things that you got to think about is, do you want to spray with wet fertilizer, or do you want to go ahead and buy the dry? With the dry fertilizer, you can spread lime. No. My wife is up. So let's, and then with the wet fertilizer, you can spray for weeds. So let's go with wet right now. And that is under crop. I'm in the wrong spot. Crop protection. And I can do the coon. That's 38,000. This is 35,000. 2,200. This is 1,300 and 1,500, which is 2,800. And I have a weight, so I'm going to go with the coon pack. All right. This is 30,000. We have 73, so we need at least 25,000. Plus, we have to buy the fertilizer, so we're going to need 35,000. 15, 20, 25, 30. And we'll get some fertilizer. Yeah, see, it's $3,200 for 2,000 liters. All right, $908. There's all of our stuff. Okay. Park along the cement wall or the brick wall here in order to I forgot I gotta wait also, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, now lower, I gotta look. All right. Sorry. Yeah, it was pretty nasty being sick. All right. We're full up there. Now, in terms of this equipment, there are many pieces in the game that do multiple jobs. Our plan is going to be to dry fertilize, oilseed radish, and then cultivate it in, so our fertilization will be done. But then we can spray for weeds. That way we don't have to catch the weeds at the first stage of the crop's growth. Yeah, still sick. We've been on for half an hour. Once the owner of Field 14 gets rid of that cotton, we'll go ahead and buy that field. And we have to buy a sunflower. Oh, I'm going to need care wheels, aren't I? How far along is this? Yes. This is going to need care wheels. My bad. Okay, lower. That's B. This is kind of wasting time because I didn't think of it. This is why I don't work when I'm sick, because you can really screw up. And I have one of those jobs where if you screw up, people could die. So I do take it seriously. In miles per hour, the car's traffic goes 18. Alright, so we're going to have to take a loan. Alright. Now we won't have any crop destruction. There are, in my mind, once the controller got working in this patch, there's two big problems, and they have addressed one somewhat. That is the ground deformation. They've given us a terraforming tool to help either fix problems or just go ahead and flatten land before you plant your house or whatever building you're planting. But just setting buildings down can be kind of a pain. But that's just the way it is. Oh, and the other, I said two things. The other is traffic. Traffic is still just utterly stupid. It doesn't need to be that dumb. They just don't want to work at it. I like having traffic on because it makes the game much more realistic. However, boy, is it just dumb. Okay, now this definitely have to zoom out for. Unfold. Alright, let's get our bearings here. That looks a little off. Get over here. There, that's enough overlap. Now we want to lower. And go. And you can see the change in color of the ground. It means that we are in fact fertilizing as planned. Come on, baby. Am I dragging? How do I raise? Yep, I was dragging. Okay. We're going to go once around the outside with this. And I need to... Sometimes you gotta look straight down. Alright. Now we got enough room to turn. Now we haven't set any goals. Basically, on Start From Scratch, I just want to see if we can survive with the toughest economy settings. quite a bit different this version than from 17. And we'll go over weeds and weeding. And I'm going to do a tutorial once I get more comfortable just on weeds. A lot of guys that have YouTube channels that play the game, they actually have turned off weeds. Just completely turned them off. That's how bad they are. This is getting hard to see. Man. Am I gonna be able to get it all? I think so. And yes. There we go. Fold. I gotta memorize these. Alright. Now we can fertilize and harvest small fields. So let's check our fields. I'm thinking last stage and second to the last stage. It's tough. No, there's last stage. Okay. So this is second stage, third stage. That's what fourth stage looks like. We need to get yellow, orange, and deep orange. Okay. Now let's see if anybody's got a harvesting. Fertilizing. Well, there's fertilizing. Field 7. That's not what I wanted. What does field 7 look like? Yeah, it's pretty darn big. All right. And let's see, the one that's 18,000 is field 4. And that is here. That's a little bit bigger. So doing it with ours would be pretty small. But let's we can lease. Oh, they're gonna give us this. Now, when you lease, you don't do it on your own. You do it right from here. Borrow items. So we're going to borrow the items, and that automatically accepts the contract. Okay, so we got to fertilize field 4. Back. Okay. And there it is. All right. So what we're going to do start this up. And this is a big piece of equipment. I want to pick up the rest of this fertilizer that we bought. Let's see if it'll pick it up. No, too far away. There, picking it up. Okay, now let's buy 2 more. We can only buy 1 more. All right, let's get out of here. Whoops, gotta back up a little further. All right, we're gonna grab all of this. Okay, we're gonna go back to our field. This thing can go 32, holy cow, that's nice. Okay. Now the reason we're coming down here is because we're going to pull our fertilizer out. Okay, and we'll just tab into here. All right. Okay, back up a little more. That ought to be enough room. All right. Now we're gonna go get near those, pick it up. All right. Now, what field do we do again? Field 4. 4. Okay, it's north. go straight. Just look for any cars coming. This will re-up our money quite a bit. I gotta see which one. 4. Okay. I'm going okay. Okay, here's 4. Let's take a look at the big picture and see how we want to attack this. Okay, back and forth, east and west. All right. This is a pretty big sprayer. So oh yeah. I've never used this before. Now, do we lower? No. We don't lower. We just fertilize. See if we can get this done. We have to check our fields as soon as this is done, and prep for weeding on that, and buy the sunflower header. No, rent the sunflower header. So far, everything on the steering wheel is working. The only thing I didn't test is the pipe out, but I'm assuming that's working because everything else is. I have to have some fruit in a vehicle that has a pipe. So I will be scrambling if that does not work. Ooh, that's a big, yeah, that's a problem. Okay. We're gonna take care of that. Man, with the headset on, it's just crazy realistic. Clamping this to my shirt. Okay. What this will do is give me some room to turn without getting the boom out into traffic. Well, God dang it. Well, that was a waste, but that happens sometimes. Okay. Ah. I went to the doctor today, and turns out I do have an ear infection, so I got some antibiotics and some ear drops prescription, and we'll be taking care of that problem. Well, there we go. glasses. Okay. Now another trick, if you will, another bug or design feature or design flaw is when you get the message that the job is done, stop spreading your fertilizer. You're just wasting it. You're going to get the amount they promised you. And we might get that message here pretty quick. All right, we're done. Now, you go here, 18,459, collect. There it is. We be done. Go back. Now we're in the middle of his field, so we'll just tab into a piece of our equipment. And we'll check our fields. So the growth stages haven't changed. And now they're both fully fertilized and nothing is needed. Oh, that's nice. Put these back on. All right. Here's a fertilizing. Field 7. And they give us this. We can probably do it with our fertilizer instead of borrowing these items. Let's take a look in the shop first. I'll show you what I mean. So they're giving us, they're giving us this one, 36. Yeah. All right, we're at 70 minutes. It's a good time to stop. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll continue with starting from scratch on 15 and 16 on Ravenport. Thank you and good day.